Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between Chris Holmes, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Yeah, you should take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, 5-2 on their recent homestand. Last week of ball games, they've played just really nice baseball, all facets. Find ways to win late, found ways to bash teams to death, pitched well. Let's see if the start of this road trip haunts their momentum a little bit.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a bunt attempt here. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And a good throw gets him one gone. Stepping up to the plate, Tom Klein. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2. Kramer leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
It's up.
Popped him up. Nava takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. So coming to the plate, Duncan Chan, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Duncan Chan.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Kramer rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. 1 run is not going to kill you.
Hit high and deep to right center. Sanchez sprinting after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Yard Goats lead it 1-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Sean Cisneros, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Started that swing a bit too early.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. It's got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitor. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Sandoval, a native Pennsylvanian, has played well this season, and he's received a good amount of support in all-star balloting as a result. He's 3rd among right fielders coming into today, so we'll wait and see if he ends up getting an invite to the festivities.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now in the box, Killian Galarraga. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Skied into straightaway right. Sanchez is in his tracks now as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. We've played 2 full. The Yard Goats are out on top, 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Darren James. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. This is line to left. Klein is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Holmes.
Leading off, Hector.
First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. A wave and a miss. And he got him. At the plate, Nate Kramer. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Popped him up. Sandoval moving in. He can't get there as it falls in. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he takes ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Line toward the alley in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. Stepping into the box, Tom Klein.
Now batting, left fielder, Tom Klein.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Breaking ball's in for a strike. Kramer stands at second with 2 gone. Shot
1-1-1.
up the first base line. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy. You can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
The 0-1 delivery. Back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left. Stepping in, Sean Cisneros. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now 3-1.
This is one of those pitches that will stick with a pitcher for a long time after a game. Here's a hitter who's average at best, doesn't hit for a lot of power, not a great average. He has him down in the count 0-2, and what does he do? Grooves one right to him, and even an average hitter like this will punish your mistakes.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that one just missed outside. No outs, nobody on. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Stepping in, Killian Galarraga comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Saunders is after it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chris Holmes. First pitch on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Nobody.
Boy, you're talking about a cardinal sin for any pitcher, to give an opposing pitcher, to give up a base hit, D-Row, on an 0-2 pitch.
Yeah, that's got to be so frustrating, the way this guy's been executing. But you know what? Tip your hat to the pitcher. Stuck his nose in there, kept the front shoulder tough, and found a way to get himself a knock.
A ball and no strikes. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. '50th pitch of the game on its way. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Up, high in the air. Manuel moving to his left, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. On to the top of inning number 5. Now batting, Darren James. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
James.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. High in the air out to center field. Cisneros is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Stepping into the box, Scott Phillips.
Second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Line to the right side, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. In now, Tom Klein, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Left fielder, Tom Klein.
Here's a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases.
No runner, no runner. Cut hold, cut hold.
And tack on 1 more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send it anyway. Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Altoona Curve. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Darren James, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
At the plate, Gustavo Marquez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a called strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Fellas, are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
So striding in, Arturo Alvarado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
0-1, here it comes. Looks at a curveball called for a strike. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Marquez leads off second with nobody out. And he misses there. 1-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
The 1-2. Still 1-2. Here he comes again. 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Here now the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Culver right there, and that's the first out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, Dero?
Matt, you take a look at both these lineups. They got their work cut out for them. This is going to be a pitcher's duel. Both these guys can execute and have a chance to go deep in this game and turn it over to bullpen. Somebody is going to have to get that big 2-out knock with runners in scoring position.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard down the line. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So here's the cleanup hitter, Darren Garvey. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. He's set and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky on the mound, I'd have to think you'd have to throw him a strike right here. He hasn't proven to me that he can even get one in the zone yet.
And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. The 1-2.
Balls up, balls
Popped him
up.
up. Moran has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate, Matt Schaefer. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First delivery to him on the way. Way in front of that fastball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he misses with it. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Reading leads it 1-0. Digging in, Vernon Delgadio. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Pulled toward right center field. Sandoval moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Gerald Palmero. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. Count still at 1-2. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second. All tied at 1-1. Ready now, Chris Jimenez. 9-1-2 due up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. And he struck him out. Digging in, Gustavo Marquez.
Now batting, the center fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Marquez.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. One out, nobody on. One and one.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
3-0 to him now. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Eddie. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Colin Pulliam. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And there's ball 1. changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone, ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him, as that ends the inning. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Into the box, Darren James. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
James.
First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. Line to the right side. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. Into the box now, Darren Garvey. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch on its way. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Breaking ball in for a strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Well, this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Striding in, Matt Schaefer. Runner at first to start the inning. And, Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Ready with the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Garvey gets his lead at first, nobody out. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. And that misses 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
left fielder, number 29. Vernon Delgado.
In now, Vernon Delgado, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
2-1 the count. The 2-1 home. It's the outside corner for the second strike. Here now the 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. The 2-2. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. The 2-2 one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Robbie Brunner is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
And it's a 4-3.